There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager would like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate.
Off the
Sneaky, really good pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Guyer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
4 o'clock.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Last year, he won the American League Silver Slugger for first baseman. You think about that. Everybody who plays first can hit, and he hit above the top of the heap. He's a pretty special hitter.
Digging in, Yoan Moncada. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Glove by Cabrera, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting third.
Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He has an even 10 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Top of the first, just underway here in Motown. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Harrison ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. It's the White Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. Back after this on MLB Network. Ivan Nova is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Heading out toward shallow right. Guyer is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Hit on the ground to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting third,
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Head-to-head against Nova. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He also has one home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Engel is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We are still scoreless. Well, there is some weather in the Detroit area as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
0-2 to Alonso.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So striding forward now, Wellington Castillo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
So that's two pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Jones on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fifth.
In now, Leury Garcia. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. Just a 1 for 12 career line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Garcia, a 5'8" switch hitter. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Popped him up. Candelario near the bag at third, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding into the box, Jeimer Candelario. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Jones.
So stepping in, Jacoby Jones. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Engel. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox.
The designated hitter.
And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nico Goodrum, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
He pulls this one into right. Geyer back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a hard liner, but foul. Candelario leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Engel waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Tigers leave one. We'll move to the third with no. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Castellanos is after it. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 8. The second base.
Now at the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd, batting .500, 4 for 8. Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll step off and try and reset. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So digging in now, Adam Engel, 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Tigers, the catcher, John.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Stewart, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 0-1 on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Geyer racing back. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
The right fielder, number 9.
Nick Castellanos now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Engel. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter,
one gone here in the Detroit third. And the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out toward shallow right. Geyer is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next up for Detroit, Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. And the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Up next for the Tigers,
the next batter, Jeimer Candelario.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Sanchez is up with it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the score. Now at the plate, Brandon Geyer back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The 0-2 once more. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Cabrera has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Not an easy thing to do, to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The 0-1 on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Jones is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first base.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Yonder Alonso. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he'll snap one over to first. Back in standing. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's popped up. And no one will track it down. Moncada, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another foul ball. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Now to the plate, Nico Goodrum comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Tigers have opened it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Man, he threw a 2-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Shortstop.
Stepping in now, Jordy Mercer. Fly ball out toward left center field. Engel on the move. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
The batter, number 14.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. Engel has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. But tack on 1 more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So striding in, Leury Garcia. He popped out in his first trip. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Their strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Leury Garcia becomes the second out here in inning number 5.
Anderson.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Tim Anderson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen.
Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They trail here 4-0. It's back to the top of the order now. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Engel is right there. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting.
Josh Harrison stands in. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Miguel Cabrera. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pick.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Popped him up. Candelario over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now
one out for Chicago here in the sixth. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. Sends that one out of play for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Adam Engel sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 4-0. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Lifted in the air to center. Engel is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Jones. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Nico Goodrum. He went deep last time up.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB. How about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Number 7.
Caleb Freire takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 55.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now, when this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. Popped him up. Casilla waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Yohan Moncada. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. And there's ball 1. Count is 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Jose Abreu is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Wellington Castillo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Next for the Tigers, Josh Harrison. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, Hero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Joe Jimenez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 77.
Striding in, Leury Garcia. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
And that's taken for strike one. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Castellanos ranging forward, and oh no, it's off his glove.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2. That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him off the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jacoby Jones.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nico Goodrum. He hummed earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Anderson brings it in, and there's out number 2. Digging in, Jordy Mercer, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at
the plate. Into the box now, John Hicks, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Digging in to try it again, Yohan Moncada. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jose Abreu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. In there, no balls and a strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-1 home is a fastball looked at for a strike. Abreu leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Castellanos ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Ready once again, Wellington Castillo, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 runs a bit inside for a ball. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The White Sox down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Detroit Tigers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Matthew Boyd is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this